States has completed its final step in ratifying NATO's expansion to include Sweden and Finland. VOA's Pentagon correspondent Carla Babb reports on the most significant expansion of the military alliance in more than 2 decades, which needs only 7 more countries for completion.
U.S. President Joe Biden on Tuesday officially endorsing Finland's and Sweden's accession to NATO, a direct response to Russia's invasion of Ukraine.
And in a moment when Putin's Russia has shattered peace and security in Europe, when autocrats are challenging the very foundations of a rule-based order, the strength of the transatlantic alliance and America's commitment to NATO is more important than it's ever been.
The Finns and Swedes will add small but advanced militaries to the alliance. And Finland's accession will expand NATO's border with Russia by more than 1,300 kilometers, which Foundation for Defense of Democracy's Bradley Bowman says will directly affect Vladimir Putin's calculus.
If you're a Russian military planner or you're Vladimir Putin, you're contemplating aggression against NATO, right? And you're planning to do it maybe in the Black Sea region or somewhere else, or even in the Baltics. You have to be wondering what could be coming at you from Finland if you do that.
Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin visited American troops in the Baltic nation of Latvia, a day after the U.S. announced a new $1 billion military aid package for Ukraine, the largest drawdown of U.S. military stockpiles for Kyiv to date. Russia has caused heavy casualties for Ukrainian forces, but the Pentagon says Ukraine continues to effectively use weapons provided by the West, with Russia losing 3,000 to 4,000 armored vehicles in Ukraine and even more troops.
There's a lot of fog in war, but, I think it's safe to suggest that the Russians have probably taken 70 or 80,000 casualties in less than 6 months.
More graves in Bucha this week as citizens buried unidentified victims months after Russia's occupation. Smoke bellowed from a Russian base in Crimea Tuesday morning after a loud explosion. Crimea's governor said 1 person was killed in the blast. A senior Ukrainian military official says Ukraine was behind the attack, as Russia claims the explosion was from its own detonation of ammunition on the base.